And a happy last Saturday of September 2020 to you. We're going to be seeing a little change in the weather. We've had such really nice and mild conditions. Now we're going to up it up a bit as we have a fall heat wave setting up as high pressure digs in across the area. Weather concern, of course, well to our north. They're going to be looking at fire weather warning issues because they're going to also see an offshore wind and very dry conditions, as well as some heat. Fire weather watch for much of Southern California, Ventura County mountains, and then southward. Part of the reason is because of this. We do have some almost winter-like, or fall-like, I should say, as we start to get closer to winter. Storm systems moving into the Intermountain region, the Rocky Mountains. High pressure ends up chasing low pressure, and as that happens, you can see right there, the winds start to blow out of the northeast for Southern California, and that means we all start to warm up. High pressure beginning to fill in across much of the region, so the West Coast starts to see that. Then we get those little storm systems dropping in with all that cold air right there this way, and that just sort of, they work together. So we'll have the heat, then we'll get a little offshore flow, and a lot of areas in Southern and Central California are going to go up into the 80s and 90s, and maybe even a few triple digits. Also, of course, very dry conditions, and that means that offshore wind could also really sort of reinvigorate some of those fires that are still burning throughout California. Marine there the next couple of mornings looks pretty good, but then watch what happens though right here. This is the key. Look by Monday afternoon. Instead of seeing the marine there sort of hugging areas south of Point Conception like it typically does, it starts to pull away, hugging more of Central California, and that just shows you that it looks like this corridor right here is going to start to see that offshore flow. And as far as temperatures, we'll go up into the 80s and 90s through Sunday and as well into Monday, and that's because, one more time, we are expecting to see that offshore flow. So it gets warmer as we go from Monday to Tuesday. The next couple of days will start to slowly go up, but not as much as we feel more of a jump on Monday and then more so on Tuesday. Smoke will also continue to be a problem. Of course, we've been doing some real damage to these fires. The firefighters working obviously very hard. The weather kind of cooperating. This is the Creek Fire, which of course is massive, so the smoke there. And then to the north of the Bay Area, they're still dealing with a lot of those, the complex fires. Again, we were doing a little bit better, but over the next couple of days, if those fires start to get a little more energy out of them, we'll probably see this decent amount of smoke in our region become probably a little bit more as some of that fire smoke starts to waft through the region. Of course, we'll watch that day to day and give you any updates on air quality issues officially. Patchy AM fog, a beautiful day expected for the south coast. Right on the sand in the 70s. You go up into those foothills though, it starts to get in the upper 70s and a few 80s, mid 80s as you get farther inland. And of course, the inland valleys up into the low 90s. Could even start to flirt with a triple digit in some of the warmest areas. Looks like just another beautiful day out there, as you can see in Ventura County. And we'll stop right there. And of course, we're going to be watching the fire issues the next couple of days and probably the next couple of months, unfortunately. So we'll keep you abreast of that as well as air quality. Otherwise, just enjoy a beautiful Sunday.